Welcome to this Vinyasa Flow for mobility and flexibility. Enjoy the exploration of dynamic movements and stretches for happier hips and backs. Okay, let's get started up in the top of the mat in Tadasana. Once you're all settled in, take a nice deep breath. From here, lift the arms up overhead and give yourself a nice big stretch in Hasta Tadasana. You can interlace your fingers here if you'd like. Lengthen through the spine and keep those front ribs together. As you exhale, fold forward into your Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Let's do that again. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to Uttanasana and then step back with your left foot coming into high lunge. Back knee melts to the mat for low lunge. Back toe can be tucked or not. Keep the chest and the eyes lifted towards the horizon. Just breathe here. On your next breath, bring your hands up to your thigh, shoulders relaxed. Settle into those hips and then sweep the arms up by the ears. Release the arms, left hand down to the mat under your shoulder, heel toe the right foot out to the edge of your mat for lizard pose. Outwardly rotate the thigh and flex the ankle just to keep that ankle joint healthy. As you exhale, twist around to the right. Inhale, come back to neutral, so you're facing the front of your mat. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, twist. So we're getting a little bit of mobility here through the spine. Inhale, come through center. Make sure the head goes with you. Exhale, rotate around. Stay here. Bend up the back leg. Reach the arms. See if you can connect hand to foot. Getting deeper into the stretch through the back and the hips. Gently release the hand and the foot, bring your hands to the mat in front of you, and then gently shift back into a modified half monkey. So we're not going to the deepest. Inhale, shift forward into your low lunge. Exhale, shift back into your half monkey. We're just looking for the mobility here, not so much the flexibility yet. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let's take this one more time. So exhaling back into your half monkey. And then inhale, come into your low lunge. Tuck the back toe. Find your way back up to high lunge. Step to plank. And pedal through the legs a little bit. So a very loose mountain climber. Take plank and then lower down onto your belly. Inhale and lift up into a cobra. It can be a baby one. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, coming into cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, coming to cobra. Exhale, lower down. This time, press through tabletop and either find child's pose or downward facing dog, your choice. Stay here and breathe. Good. From here, lift the head, find your way into low lunge, left leg in front. Lift the chest and the eyes to the horizon. Fingertips can stay on the mat or blocks. And when you're ready, bring the hands up to the thigh. From here, sweep the arms up by the ears. And then exhale, lower the hands down. Right hand comes under the shoulder. Left hand to the inside of the front foot, heel toe that foot out to the outer edge, and find your lizard pose, letting that thigh outwardly rotate. And we'll take the mobility of the spine here, so take an inhale in neutral, and as you exhale, twist around to the left, looking over your shoulder. Inhale, come back to neutral, squaring off. Exhale, gentle twist around to the left. And again, inhaling back to neutral. Exhale, twist. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, twist. Stay here, bend up the back leg, Top hand reaches for the foot. See if you can lift the chest a little bit to get a little deeper into that spiral and into the hips. Release the hand off the foot. Hand comes to the inside of that front foot. Shift back into your half monkey. Inhale, shift forward to low lunge. Lifting the chest. Exhale, shift back, half monkey. It's okay if the front leg doesn't straighten. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back, half monkey. Inhale, come forward to lunge. One more time, shifting back to half monkey, and then forward into your low lunge. Go ahead and tuck the back toe, lift the knee for high lunge, step to plank, and gently pedal the legs here in plank. Very loose mountain climber. Return to plank, lower down, knees and chest or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up and back. Either find child's pose or downward facing dog, your choice. Stay here and breathe. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale where you need to. Step forward with the right foot and then the left and come into your Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, hands come to the heart in Tadasana. Lift the left foot, bring the thigh up towards your chest, then outwardly rotate to find tree pose. Let that foot land above or below the knee. And press the foot actively into the straight leg. Breathe here. Arms can lift if it feels good for you. If not, you can leave them by your heart center. If the arms are extended, bring them back to your heart. Release the foot and step back into Warrior Two, tracking the front knee over the center of the foot, and then let the arms extend out to your sides, palms down. Inhale, straighten the front leg, and exhale, move into Triangle Pose, Trikonasana. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. This is great mobility for the hips. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Exhale, soften the front knee, Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, Triangle Pose, Trikonasana. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, Triangle Pose. Stay here and breathe. Top arm can go wherever it feels the best for you. Hand on the hip or sweep the arm up over the ear for a little bit more work through the obliques and to strengthen the muscles around the spine. Good. From here, on your inhale, come all the way up to vertical. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Rotate the toes to the back of your mat and step into Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Release the right foot. Bring the thigh up to the chest, outwardly rotate, find tree pose on this side. Connect the foot above or below the knee, pressing it into your standing leg. Breathe. You have the same option with the arms here. You can leave them at the heart center or extend them up by the ears, or anywhere else for that matter that feels good for you. Wherever the arms are, bring them back to your heart center. Release the foot off the leg and step back into Warrior Two. Extend the arms at shoulder height, palms down. Let's go through this mobility flow. Inhale, straightening the front leg. Exhale, tilt into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale, come up through vertical. Exhale, bend the front knee, Warrior Two. Inhale, come up to vertical, straighten the leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale to vertical. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale to vertical. Exhale, Warrior Two. If you notice, we're slowing down a little bit, and that's okay. That's what happens when we settle into the breath and we get used to the movement. It becomes a little bit more luxurious. Stay here in your triangle pose. Top arm can go where you like, on the waist, or sweep it up by the ear, or keep it extended upwards. And on your next inhale, come all the way up to vertical. Exhale where you need to. Rotate the toes to the top edge of your mat and step into Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold it forward, find your way back to plank, and take your vinyasa, knees and chest or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back to down dog or child's pose, your choice. Stay here and breathe. On your next inhale, lift the head. Exhale where you need to. Come on to hands and knees into tabletop. Taking a few rounds of cow and cat. Inhale, lifting the head and tail. Exhaling and curling. Take this a few more times on your own breath pattern. I'll let you know when it's time to move on. Finish up this last round and come to neutral. On your next exhale, squeeze the left side of the body. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, squeeze the right side. So this is a lateral movement, getting some stretch in the side body. Inhale through center. Exhale, squeeze to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, squeeze to the right. Inhale, come through neutral. Exhale where you need to. Extend the right leg back. And then exhale, slide it through for pigeon pose. Feel free to use props under your hip if you need to. Bring yourself onto fingertips and lift the chest. So we're getting a little bit of a back bend here as the hip starts to open. Nice, gentle breath. We're going to play here a little bit. So on your next exhale, spiral around to the right over that bent leg and see how that feels for you. Go ahead and bring yourself back through neutral. Sit on both sit bones for a side Janu Shirshasana. As you exhale, side bend over the straight leg. Top arm can lift over the head or you can leave it down on the thigh, either way. Just breathe here. On your inhale, come back up through vertical. As you exhale, place the right hand down on the mat. Slide to stand up on your knee, arching through the spine, letting the top arm sweep up over your head, really opening up the front of the body. Then as you exhale, gently sit back down. And we're going to take pigeon pose on the other side. Come to tabletop, extend the left leg back, and then slide the knee forward and through for your pigeon pose. Prop where you need to. Come up onto fingertips and lift the chest. We want to breathe through this back bend. Good. On your exhale, try out that twist, looking around to your left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale where you need to. We're going to come into our side Janu Shirshasana. So go ahead and sit on your sit bones. Outwardly rotate the straight leg, sitting up nice and tall facing the side edge of your mat, and then exhale, side bend over the straight leg. Breathe into the stretch and enjoy every moment. On your inhale, come up through vertical. Exhale, place the hand down onto the mat. Press up onto your knee. Give a nice arch through the spine, opening up the front of the body. And as you exhale, gently sit back down. Let's extend the legs out in front. Give them a good shake out if you need to. We'll come directly into seated pigeon. So take that right ankle, cross it over the opposite thigh, and then step up the bottom foot. Hands are behind you to prop yourself up. Sit up nice and tall against the leg. And if you need more intensity here, you can scoot your sit bone closer to the heel. Shoulders are down, neck is long, and breathe. Gently release the legs, shake them out, take the other side. Left ankle crosses the opposite thigh, step the bottom foot up, and find your intensity here, whatever feels the best for you in this moment. Good. Gently release the legs out. You can give them a little shake out. Scoot forward on your mat and go ahead and lay down on your back. If you are inversion free, then please prop yourself so that your head is the highest point. And if you want more information on how you can do this, check out the link in the description. Hug the knees in towards your chest. And while you're here, if you'd like to roll around the ankles or flex and point the toes a little bit, feel free to do so. Release the hands and bring them to your feet for happy baby. Now, if you can reach your feet, make sure your elbows are on the inside of the knees. You can hold anywhere along the leg that is accessible to you. Although it's not the most flattering of poses, it is a great stretch for the inner thighs and the hips. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, hands and legs kind of hang off of each other for a floating bound angle pose. And then let the feet gently release to the mat for a reclined bound angle pose. Bring your hands down to your legs and use your hands to close the legs. Let them extend long for Shavasana. Legs are about mat width apart. Feel free to let them rotate a little bit to release out that last stretch. If it's chilly where you are, put on socks or bring blanket over you to stay warm. Arms are by your sides, shoulder height or lower with the palms flipped upward. Let the eyes close and take rest in stillness. Start to deepen your breath. Find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. Extend the legs long under you and arms tall above you, full body stretch, and hug the knees in towards the chest and gently rock from side to side. Roll onto your right side into fetal position using the bottom arm as a pillow for your head. Gently press yourself up into a seated position. Eyes remain closed. Hands can either press together in prayer at the heart center, or place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Use this opportunity to check in with how you feel after this practice. How do you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually? Now take a few moments for some gratitude. What are you thankful for in this moment and why? Thank you so much for practicing with me. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See you next time.